Hi, hello everyone. How you doing? Hi, you. Hi, ow. Hi, anyway. Hi, buddy. Hi, Godly. How you doing today? Thank you. So today we are going to work on the level just as we started a couple days ago, and I want to show how I will get small. Hi, Bert. Happy to see ya. Whoa, that's a long streak. I always end up losing my streak to everyone because time schedules conflict a little bit, time zones. Oh, thank you for the follow, Gilligan Stage. Welcome here, welcome to the mines. I hope you have fun. So yeah, you know, not a whole lot I can talk about yet, so let's just go to work on the game. Yo, hi! Welcome here. Maybe from Blue Sky. Oh, yeah, I actually do. We've been talking a bit ago, right? Yeah, exactly. It is you. Like it wasn't a stage in the name, but I thought that Gilligan was it. Happy to see you join the stream. So let's just go to the art scene. And let me see, why is this not showing? Oh, there we go. You'll see something else. Like if you are like the level editor, prepare to see something else. Oh, thank you, Gilligan. I really appreciate it. I really do. And this will be like a small pick. Playing on top of everything else? Oh yeah, it is. I am sorry. Sorry, I forgot the video was on mute. There we go, now it shouldn't be talking over me. I'm sorry. So, if you like my level editor, prepare to see my cutscene editor that I also made myself. This is just like a node editor, and you know, we have like setting position, changing facial animations, moving around, moving the camera, showing messages. Hi V, what a way to enter here. Hi there. Welcome. Oh, we got a mini game. Do you know what? That is a great way to start the stream. Also gives me a little bit of time to drink some water. And we got a number race again, which seems to be the stream's favorite. Like it is selected automatically almost all the times. Oh, that's so cute, Gilligan. And yeah, totally Twinkle's her name. It's like not even a stage name, she's actually named Twinkle. Oh, it seems like Sandra's going to win. Yeah, but it was close. It almost becomes another emailer win. We were so close. So yeah, this is the cutscene editor that I'm using for this project, and I'm adding like a lot of things. Like if the NPC I'm working on has several cutscenes associated, I can select them from here. I can set a transition for camera movement. Like it's so cool. Like it works remarkably better than the level editor. I gotta say. Yeah, that's exactly the reason. She wants to be a star, so she twinkles like a star. And also she is an alien girl, so she comes from the stars. So it's like it's got several layers. It's an onion of a name. It's a Shrek of a name. So yeah, just wanted to show this real quick before we go to the level editor. And I want to do one thing before going to work on the level itself. Let's go to the scene in which the level editor is, because if you remember last stream we had some scuff because after testing the level several times the computer was super slow. I think it's because Unity doesn't clean the information from one PlayStation to another, or at least some things. So what we'll do is call the garbage collector whenever we test a level. And maybe whenever we get back from a level too. Really, that's better. Hi, the Prolo. Oh, thank you so much, Gilligan. So yeah, what I will do is go to this scene called test level. This is where we go whenever we test the level from the level editor. And here I got this level loader. And let me see, because I got this button to go back. And it goes back to level editor. Oh, hi Mila! Welcome! Happy to see ya! Hope you're having a fantastic day. So yeah, I will go to this method and I will add a call for the garbage collector. That will save us so much in terms of performance. Oh, been a while since last used Unity, seriously. I guess you don't have any big ongoing project, because in that case it would probably be for the best if next time you need to use it you update. I am stuck with an old version. This is the 2022 version. And I got an update to a long-term version because, you know, of the leak that they announced a few weeks ago. So yeah, like seriously, Unity has changed so much. Like whenever I had to change project, and each of them are in a slightly different version of Unity, everything changes. It's so weird. So yeah, let's go to this script. Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. Updating your Unity version from is always risky, and it's something that I only like recommend doing mid-project if it's absolutely necessary, and you can do it like only once and then afford to be working on fixing everything for a week at least. But yeah, you're absolutely right, Prolo. So yeah, let's see. We got the back to level editor, and what I will do is, let me see, what was the method for this? Let me search for it real quick. Because there was a method that I'm using somewhere else. Yeah, system CG collect. This is it. So yeah, I will zoom, by the way, so you can see it. This is the thing we need to call. So we do this, and then we go to the level editor. So whenever we go back from testing the level, it should get rid of this. We'll see if this works. We'll see today. Have a nice breakfast, Gilligan. Alright, so let's see. Booting up the level editor. Oh, sorry, we are in the wrong scene. We should go to this one. There we go. Alright. So we got this level called Road. I still gotta rename it. And first thing you'll see as soon as I hit play is that I changed a little bit the skybox. The one we made last stream, I've actually touched it up and I like it, but I don't know if it fits the level, so maybe we'll end up making a different one. So as you can see, this is like rotating, it has a deeper green, and there is like a grid on the bottom. I don't know, I think it's neat. We will change yet another thing in code, I think, before working, and it is to start with more energy. Because right now we only have one, and you know, this part in here we only have one energy. And ideally you will have like a couple of them or three, so let's work on that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. I hope the headache goes away. And thank you. So let's go here. I got the prefab for Twinkle, so you'll see yet another behind the scenes thing that I'm very proud of. Like, if you see the game object for Twinkle, she's got this component that I showed already, the one for facial expressions. There's this thing called Action Character System, and I know that it's a little bit hard to read, but basically you got like a lot of parameters in here. You got actions like jump, hover boots, dash around, dash air, attack, ball jump. You got everything that the character does in here, and you can set all of the parameters for each of those, and also what input you need to use to start them. It's like a whole system to make any kind of character without code, and I am very proud of that one. I use this for Froggen too, by the way. It's just way better now, because it supports acceleration and slopes and stairs. It's way better. But that's not what I want to modify right now. I want to open this script called Twinkle extension, which has the code for the character whenever something is not included in Action Character System. And I want to be able to change the default values for energy. Let me see. Here, this is the debug. This is the start setup, which adds energy and stuff. What I will do is, if we are in the level editor, then I set things to a fixed value. this one, and I'll move Chatterino around so I can see what I'm typing. Alright, so if we are in editor, max energy becomes 3. Max health becomes 4, for example, just to be on the safe side. Alright. With this done, now we are able to go back to the level editor and test it with better values, so we can enjoy her moves. Oh, I forgot to load a level. I had to hit load. And now I can test. Alright, and for some reason it's not working. Oh, because I did it completely wrong. I am checking if we are in the editor, but we are not, we are testing. There was another way to check this. Let me see. Sorry about that, by the way. Just a little bit slow today. So here we got the Istas level. Let me see. Level loader. How did I do this last time? Let me open this. We don't have a way to retrieve this. Okay, interesting. I need to get a way to do this. Whenever we load a level, we set this value, and I'll actually rename this to there we go. So we can use this now here instead of the previous method. There we go. Now we should be able to test the level with energy on the character. Let's open the correct scene, by the way, and there we go. Then I'm thinking the skybox, maybe I will save and use it for another level, and for this one I will end up making a new one. But for now, let's just test this and then start working on adding items and enemies. There we go, now we got the correct amount of energy and health. And one thing you'll see, like immediately as we start, we can...
Yo molegato, drink some water.
Okay, drinking some water. Thank you, buddy. So yeah, we can just do all of the cool moves. Like, climbing becomes super easy. This also works. We can do all sort of skips like this. For some reason, when I exit, the UI doesn't come back. So that's something I will have to fix. Hi, Tualba, happy to see ya. In general, the boost pass do some weird things that I need to work on. Because I don't know why they are not launching me immediately. They take like half a second. Maybe some check to see if we are on the ground is taking a delayed value. I think I will add some fences in there so the cars don't get out. But that's for later. In any case, I hope you are having a fantastic day, 12. Alright, and it takes a little while to go back from the level to the editor now because it has the garbage collector, but that should also prevent everything from getting worse and worse and as time goes on. Alright, so let's start by adding maybe some rails in here. And I need to make better icons for this, because these are icons that were made automatically. And you know, sometimes they are not the best. Luckily I can move things around like this. Not too bad. And I'll paint this yellow. There we go. Maybe I will add some fences in here too.
I've got a good joke for you. You know, people say they pick their nose, but I feel like I was just born with mine.
Oh my god, Jam. Why? Why? I will get offended by that, Jam. I don't have a nose. Not a visible one, at least. Hey, Tolwan, I hope that review went well. You know, Jump is, after all, a computer virus. Of course, she will be all about inflicting some pain. And I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 and 7 points. Which is a lot. So I don't know. I think I won't be adding these friends like this, or maybe I will add 2 of them to make it work. But then I get 1 extra point that I don't need. You know, math is hard. I should have made fences with a different number of points too. Happy to hear that. Maybe I will add just the inside ones. Why is this like... Maybe I need to change a few more things into level editors, because placement sometimes is a little bit weird. There we go. There we go. So we got some fences in here. It does something weird sometimes in the corners. I don't think there's a way around that. Maybe we can go without this. Yeah, maybe we just need like a small corner on the outside. There we go. And there we go. And maybe we can add some in here on
Intercepted
the top.
a transmission from TGC_Dave that says this. Farmer A sells apples. Farmer B sells pears. What does Farmer C sell? Medicine.
Hey, I heard that one on TikTok. Because it's fancy. Also, hi Nadio. Welcome in here. Also, you know what? I will move the overlays and the alerts to the top, because I don't want the video to go on top of the message, making it hard to read. There we go. Fix that for you. Alright, so let's see what else could we have in here to make this a little bit more interesting. And I'm thinking, let's go to pickups and just add some coins. Move 4 on there. A big package in the middle. Coin ring over here, another in here. This one with a ring coin. Maybe 2 of them, one on top of the other. And a blue coin in the middle. There we go. Also maybe single coins in here. And I will do something. Now I should be able to have both categories at once. And I will add like a couple created in here in the middle, generic ones that you need to break to go on, but also a rhythm box in here and a different one in here. Both of these, the A and B variants, are only different in which nodes they react to. Like one alternates completely and the other goes for only some nodes. What else? Like we can have a cluster of moving coins. Maybe over here. There we go. And what I will do is select this one and just move it over here so we get like a symmetric pattern. In fact, I will move everything to the side. Yeah, a little bit less. More like this. There we go. So now it is symmetrical. And I will add like a big coin in here. And maybe this box in here. And the first CD is hidden in here, I think. Yeah, just over here. Because those CDs, they are like something you have to pick 3 of over the course of one level. And if you do, that's another one of objectives. We're still running low on memory. Why? Must be one specific effect or something. We'll see. For now, I will add maybe like a bunch of coins in here, so you know that you need to climb this somehow. There we go. Some coins. Maybe some score rings over here. So you know you can get on top too, if you want to. And maybe even a couple of those down the middle. That I can, you know, snap in here. Alright. I will now also add like a bunch of coins. There we go, until we are close to the end. And let's try to snap them out to the ground. At some point they will be too high to do this. But we can just try. So this one is already too high, so I gotta lower it a bit first. And these snap options are so useful, like before it would have been so hard to do this. Let's see, which one is this one? There we go. Snap into the ground. It always kinda gets me, but my only automatic reaction is to along with it. Alright, so we got like coins on both sides. And we got this rail, so we need to add something to make the path on the sides worth it.
Yo molegato, drink some water.
Drinking some water. So in any case, what are you all doing this week? Oh yeah, absolutely saving. Hope you are doing something interesting. I will put this one in here and snap to the rail. I'm thinking maybe we can add some notes for coins over here. And the way this item works is it goes from one point to another, and you have to go through with it and pick all of the times you gotta pick the note. Why is this? Oh yeah, because it's not going down. There we go. So maybe we will... You know what? This is not a good place for this because it's so straight and you need to move from both sides. I don't really like that. Let's instead add like a couple of coin boxes. One over here. One slightly bigger in here. And the opposite over here at the end.
Yo molegato, drink some water.
More water? Working in some environment, we have a... Oh, that's so cool! And also Hydrim. Happy to see ya. Finish all my hard work for last regular classes. Oh, that's so cool, Dave. And what are those final projects about, by the way? Oh, we got a persona too. Hey, we got the Renata Frog mech. One day, I swear. One day it will be a reality. I'm thinking maybe more moving coins in here. So you kinda have to wait for the right moment to pick them. And I will add a coin ring over here too. And maybe a few spare coins. There we go. I will move this one up and snap to the ground. And same with this one. There we go. And now we gotta add something in here because otherwise this is so empty and boring. I think I will add a box in here. So you can use it to jump on it if you want to reach the side. And a coin cluster in here. There we go. And a striped coin line. Maybe we could add normal coins in here too. Yeah, I think this works. I'm thinking I can even get a scoring. Over here. Like you can use it from here if you want. And maybe another over here. So you can kinda use both and go straight here if you want. Let's test this now, let's see if it works. Also, hi QC, happy to see ya, how's it going? Oh, that's a cool dream. I have never had that opportunity. I bet it's like a very impressive sight. Are we getting music in the background? Yeah, it should be playing. Alright. So, okay, we need to move these down to the ground because they are floating. These should be a little bit closer so it's easier to jump from one to the other. This one is not updated? Strange. Okay, things that go with music are not playing. Why is that? We only have the memory thing. Let's go back to the editor and check. Maybe the music parameter is not saved properly. Like last time. It should be playing the music. For now, let's just like move this down. I'm moving this a little bit to the front and this a little bit to the back. There we go. That's so cool. Really, like seriously. Alright, we're getting music in. I don't know. Yeah, the enemies are moving, so yeah, music is working. And the boxes are getting updated. There we go. Or maybe not, they are getting stuck in here. Coins are not moving either. But this is strange because these enemies also move with the rhythm, so they shouldn't be able to move either. This works. And this is moving. And those platforms are moving, so I don't know why the things at the start are not working. Let me see. It's got a speed of 50. Maybe it's because of that. Maybe it's getting back to 0. Maybe it's rounding down. This doesn't have anything. For now, we'll see if this works. Rats, me too. Okay, let's see. Such a banger, by the way. Okay, so what we want to see now is if the coins in the back are moving. And they are not. Well, thanks, Nadio. Okay, so we'll have to see what's the difference between some items and others. Because, you know, they should be working exactly the same. Oh no, that track is from Sonic 3. It's from the Ice Cap song. It's so cool. And this one is Hydrogen from Hotline Miami. Also, yeah, sorry that Jam is often blocking this the interface. I need to figure out a better way to position everything. Alright, it now takes a while to get back to the level editor, but you know, it doesn't explode. Okay, so for now let's continue adding items in here. We can do some troubleshooting afterwards. Let's see, here I think I want to add some more pickups and boxes. Maybe this is a good place to add one of those things. So we add the node right in the middle, so it's easier to spot. And then we move all of this around. How come I'm not selecting things? Well, thank you, Suna. Hi there. Happy to see ya. How's today treating ya? I'm selecting a fence, which is not what I want. There we go. So this goes in the middle. This is the next one. And then maybe it asks you to go in here. And then over here. And then you just come here to this corner. And maybe over here to the fence. A little bit higher. And the last one is over here. Yeah, maybe in the corner. If I am able to select it. Sometimes it's a little bit hard. I should make these colliders bigger. Because I'm not really big and... There we go. Alright, so this makes like a whole path around here. Now maybe we can add like a big coin ring here in the middle. Oh, I'm happy that you are having fun with Into the Pit. Like, I don't know much about the game, and when I saw a little bit of a playthrough, it didn't seem as interesting to me coming from outside of the fandom, but the art alone, it was already impressive. So, maybe there is some more to it than I thought. Okay, so we got Marina in here with some interesting visual glitches into her, and we got another number race. I wonder why we got so many of these. And here we got Dave, we got Sandra, we got Boxel, and we got Jam. And we got Jam and Boxel on the lead. And it seems Jam is getting ahead of the competition, but he's now falling in a trap. 2 drops in a row, and now everything is going Dave's way, and it seems it's going to be another Dave win. I'm sorry, Suna. I will check that shader because it does show weird wonky things on transparent planes. So yeah, what else we could do in here to make it more interesting? Maybe just adding a few coins for the next segment. Something like this, and we just move everything over here. There we go. Maybe just some more coins in here, but these are static. And this one just goes in the middle. So you kinda choose which one of those you wanna get. And maybe like we got some more coins in here if you just rush into it. But if you don't, like, maybe there's stuff to pick over here. Maybe I can also like add score rings. So you get score for running the right place. And this is like an indicator that you can turn. There we go, to make things a little bit more interesting. And we get to this big area. And let's try and make it a little bit more interesting. I don't know, we can add like some coins here and the rails. So you can do a whole turn. Maybe these double coins in the corners. And if you decide to go around, there's some coins to be picked. Like so. Stuff like that. And now we want to add something in here that you can pick and escape quickly enough. So we add some distance and maybe add it over here. There we go, so you can just jump and then jump out of the way. Oh, we got another minigame! Spanish Lani operating the wheel. And we got a haunted house! Which is great because this is the newest minigame. And we got Aggie, we got Boxy, we got Maya, and we got Spicy Vara in here. And Jump is the ghost. Let's see who's the first to get haunted as they just move through the spooky mansion. Oh, Maya is out. And Boxy is out immediately. And there we go. Aggie wins! Congrats, Aggie! You're a true survivor. Alright, I'm thinking for this I will add maybe a score ring that you can jump off to. Couple boxes that you can break. And maybe some coins to And I think I will add like a fence over here. So I picked this corner. There we go. Alright. This is such a bopper of a thing, by the way. Alright, and I want to make this red. Or maybe yellow. So we can tell it apart easier. And we can add some coins to it too. But we are not in the pencil tool. There we go. We will fix the one that we added outside. There we go. We don't need it. Alright, saving. And you know what? I will do one thing too, because I want to make sure that this all looks interesting, and I will add some basic decoration. You know, as long as it's something that changes the shape of the scenery, because maybe we can add items on top and it can look interesting. Like we can have these in here. What about this? We can have lights, but that doesn't really matter. We got those, trees, poster projections, city walls. Decoration, this one is very generic. Invitation, fences. Yeah, I think we are okay for now, at least. I will add like some coins over here. There we go, so you can get on top of that. Alright. And you know what? I will add some rhythm boxes too. We haven't added them in a while. And here in those platforms we should add some coins to get. Hey, who's cooking me? Hi, Waro. Hi there. And maybe like this cool formation here. Alright. Oh, hi, Shredder! Happy to see you, how's it going? I hope you are having a fantastic day. I think this is a good place to add an enemy too. like a normal enemy. There we go. And here on the top we can add something, like maybe we go over here, so you can jump from one to the other. There we go. There we go. Making snow globes, that's so cool. Wish I could see them. Alright, I'm thinking also I will add one of those over here in the middle and just rotate it 40 degrees. And you know what, I will even try something cheeky in here. Oh, we got Jack's music. Yeah, so maybe you can jump from here and try to get these two and reach this platform. Let's just try this. And let's see if it works so far. So we got this part. First CD. Alright, so you can get on top of this. I need to make it so that those boosters, the one for the rails, they don't work if you are not on a rail, because right now it is very possible to just raise them while you jump and be propelled in random directions. Okay, so now let's see if this works, if we didn't make anything weird. So this kinda pops up over here, then over here. And then... oh, it's in here. Okay. And we got the coins. There we go. And this works too. We got this to get on top. We got the enemies that probably need higher range. They are a little bit stupid right now. Okay, we got this. Go down. The police cars. We can even go here, and it kinda tosses us to our doom. Hey, this box is working, so it's just the ones in the beginning for some reason. Alright, this works too. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, we definitely can if we fail like this. Strange, hadn't we gotten a checkpoint already? No, the checkpoint was right after that. Can also get on this part too. And this works. We get to use this again. So I'm thinking we should make it so that the checkpoint is right here. Not only is it like better pacing, but it prevents people from falling over and then just getting the minigame again to make more points. We get this. Also, we got something in here. And that's all we have right now. So let's go back. Oh, she is bouncy. Excuse me for having to mute my microphone. Getting a stuffy nose again. I don't know why. So yeah, let's see. We got this minigame and it drops us in here. So what I will do is go in here to important and add a checkpoint right here. Like in the middle. There we go. And now this arrow should go a little bit up. We will have to get rid of the water tank and the blue coin and the enemies. But everything else kinda works. I will leave this one even if it's so close, just because it's after a tricky section if you want to get the score. And let's continue over here. Maybe since this is like a slope without any boost pads, we can add enemies in here. And we should, there we go. Maybe like, I don't know, some path enemies. One should go in the other direction maybe. And let's snap them to the ground. Yeah, something like this. And of course, let's also add some coins. Let's see, will the auto aid work here? No, it's not working. Okay, whatever. So I just do something like this. and something like this. So you kinda have to go through all of these. And then kinda this, so you can go and pick more stuff. And I will add a generic concrete fence over here and over here. There we go. And maybe some boxes. So you kinda have to break stuff to get stuff. And the good one is hidden over here. So what will be a good place to hide the second CD? Because we are getting closer to the last end and we should place a CD over here somewhere. We'll see. For now we got the cops in here falling on us. So let's add a few coins along the way. Something like this. And in this part maybe we got like a couple boxes and some normal enemies hidden behind them, so you don't see them right away. And maybe like this indicator, so you see that something is afoot. Put some coins in here. And I will add the hazards. Because we got these moving spike balls and moving spike rods. And I think this is like a good place to add them. This should be a little bit higher. There we go. And this goes over here. So you have to kinda be careful with it. Maybe I will add also another in the opposite direction. There we go. I don't know why this one is bent over. It rotates weirdly for some reason. There we go, so we got those. And we can maybe add a CD over here. Oh, thank you for the follow! It's really me. And welcome back, Gilligan. I don't know, a CD over here seems a little bit underwhelming. Maybe we can add one with the notes and make it like a real challenge. Oh, thank you so much, really. I really appreciate it. Is this right? Yeah. So maybe it goes over here. And then we go over here. Ow! What was that about? You know, the project doesn't have a release date yet because it is a long development time. And as you can see, we are still like pretty early. I want to have something ready in a few months, or maybe, yeah, about 6 months, I say. By then we should know some more. Alright, so something like this. I think this works. So you have to go through all of these in order to get the second CD. I've been actually in development for about half a year now, but probably actually even a bit longer. But you know, lots of starting ground up work, lots of boilerplate. Now is the only time at which I am actually adding a lot of content. Also, it took a while to get the team together. Like, it took me a long time to get a composer. Super happy with the Amphibious though. Like, the wait was totally worth it. I better not take as long as Simpson. People are not going to wait for me as much as they did. Maybe I can add like a couple boxes in here. Alright. I could try to add some score rings over here. Let me see if I can get this over here. Alright, it works. The rotation got kinda weird, but it works up there. We are getting higher over here. There we go, we are at the right position. There we go. I will remove the grid snap though. There we go. And I think over here I will also add a boost pad. It's a little bit weird. There we go. Better position. And we are now behind the roll, so okay, this is a good place to add a few of those. Very fitting that we get this music when working on Rails. There we go. And maybe like a couple more over here. Snap to rail. Snap to rail. There we go. And there we go. Yeah, totally. Brilliant. We are working on a level for Twinkle's Galactic tour. In fact, let's just test it right now so you can see the character jumping around. And we can see how this works. And yeah, Ghostly, this level editor is custom. I made it myself. It's the same one I use for Froggen and Froggen Anchor, and even yet another project before Froggen that I ended up scrapping. So I've been working on this level editor for a long time. It's also being used in a couple of Shady Corner games, the Marble Maid series. If you are into adult games. Alright, so we are here. I don't know why in this platform I cannot jump. Something to look for, to be honest. If it works, we can get a score from that. We do the minigame. And now if you want this, you can kinda do this. You can move on those platforms. There we go. Another checkpoint, and we are in a new area already. Alright. Oh, I love this jump, by the way. Oh yeah, the trick system is inspired by Sonic in general, but also I wanted it to be more like a rhythm game. So it actually asks you to go through the rhythm with the bars at the bottom. Okay, and you gotta be careful with these ones. I think I will change it to only one bar. Two of them are a little bit on the nose. Very fitting music for this part too. Alright, so this works. Let's just go back and actually change that so it's only one bar. Because they come very quickly and there's no time to land and jump again. Oh, definitely, the game has a lot of things synchronized with the music. These coin rings, these yellow circles, the coins contract and expand to the music. The enemies that move in paths, their movement goes with the music too, and they jump on the bars and start. What else we got that goes with the music? Like, well, these hazards, the one that moves, these spike balls also move with the music. Of course, we got the mini game. Those things actually spawn on beats too, but since they come from afar, it's harder to notice. The platforms also are synchronized to the music. So you know, it's a bunch of stuff. These blue boxes too, they actually change on certain beats. So they become either empty boxes or boxes with coins. And you have to break them in the correct moment if you want to get the rewards. So it's like subtle stuff. It's not like you need to play Stepmania to play this. You can play it like a normal platformer, but you will slowly get into the rhythm as you play without noticing. That is the idea, at least. Okay, now we want to tweak this one. This one we were talking about last time, and it needs to get you way higher. Like, let's see, 20. No, this one was okay. It was this one. Should be like 12 maybe? We'll see. I love the Knuckles Chaotic soundtrack, by the way. We'll add a bunch of coins in here, so you can go in here and pick this. And then jump to this point. Here maybe you can have like a 10 coin pickup. We can also try adding coins to the rail. Like if we do this and kinda place them close by, we can now get this and snap to rail. You know what, I should add some sort of tool that allows me to automatically snap things to the rail as I spawn them. But for now this does work. We'll add a few more. Snap to rail. Snap to rail. Snap to rail. And a snap. There we go. So now you can kinda go and pick all of those coins as you go. Maybe we can add like a crate in here as an obstacle. Some coins in here. Yeah, an auto snap really will save a lot of time. I should add it in here to the other tools. Knowing here, you just have to evade those. So I will add the coins to the side. Maybe add a big blue coin in here too. My right, this position. Oh, thank you, Gilligan. I think I moved the coin slightly. There we go. That's the place. There we go, another coin.
I've got a good joke for you.
Oh, let's
If you see a crime at an Apple store, does that make you an eyewitness?
Hey, you already told that one. It's not getting better, Jam. It's not getting better the more you tell it. Okay, I will add like another couple of those. You get extra score if you are going through the hoops. And I'm thinking over here I will add something to stop the player. Like, this is too big actually. Like, I can add this in here and here. Makes an interesting silhouette and also stops you from running over unless you want to. We can add this in the middle. Make it seem a little bit more interesting. Oh, I will be delighted, Gilligan. So let's add a coin ring in here. And a 25 coin in here. Some boxes. Maybe also some enemies. The normal kind. And probably a few coins too, like spare coins. Yeah, something like this. Maybe even coins over here. Oh, whenever I see that emote, I didn't expect that to become an emote. So happy about it though. Alright, so in this part at the bottom, like I don't think I will add a lot of things here because you will just blaze by. So maybe I can just add coins at the border. And over here. And then you jump. Maybe there is one valuable coin in here. To kinda reel the players to go to the middle. In this part too, I will add some of those. So you just get scored by running straight, but also on the sides. There are some enemies. And some valuable boxes. Maybe these two if you want to really stop to maximize your pickups. And something like this. Maybe in the last part you can get on top of the rail to get money. And this part is interesting because you can just sort of run around and do whatever you want. But first off, we want to add the city over here. This is the final city, the third one. And maybe it is warded by some enemies or something. Something like this. Maybe this one has like a bigger path. Yeah, so it goes around all of the others. And we do the same with this one. And let's actually do the same thing in all of the directions. Just the enemies need to be but one by one, because otherwise it gets a little bit confusing. There we go, and last one. What is this one? Yeah, this one also needs this to be moved around too. Same as this one too. See, it can get really confusing real quick. There we go. There we go. Man, Sonic R music. How do they do it? There we go. I will immediately save because this took longer than expected. And maybe let's add like a bunch of coins to on the border. Here in the middle. Alright, so now back to this old plaza. And I think I will add like a bunch of those too. To make things a little bit more interesting, or maybe just some blocks. There we go. And then some coins on the rails. Maybe some more valuable ones in some extremes. And also as for the ground, maybe something like this to make it worth it to explore. Once you get to this part, and here I think only thing I will add is some coins. There we go. Then you just come to this part too. And all of these I will snap to the ground. Then we got this down area. With one enemy maybe, few coins. Something like this, yeah, this should be interesting. Maybe even a coin ring. There we go. Saving just in case. And we are getting closer to the end of the level. Because we only have like this long area and this build up and the end. That doesn't mean we are done when we reach that point. We still need to go back and start adding decoration. For now, let's test it. By the way, I got some Digimon card packs to open. I kinda wanted to open them on the weekend. Also, hi Gondolish! Happy to see ya! I hope you are... Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're sick. I hope you get well soon. Sending you a hug from here. Also, hi Yeti! Hi there! Oh, you don't need to thank me for something as small as that. Right, so we got score. Oh, I see. If we pause the game, sometimes the UI doesn't come back. This is strange. For now, let's just rush to the whole level. Here on the checkpoint. As you can see, we can use a lot of shortcuts. Oh yeah, probably it's not Unity junk in this case, and it's just my own personal junk. There is Unity junk too. Alright. By the way, I love this jump. Like, you can skid and then jump to the other side and do this high vault. Let's see how this part with only one of those. And it's way better. And we got another CD. And we can get extra score from this by just jumping over those. Now let's see if this works. Okay, no, it's better in terms of height, but it's a little bit too fast. Still allows us to get on top. And we can get in here, this works wonderfully. Oh, the enemies got me. We can also just try and get over here without all of that, but I don't think it's faster. We can also come in here, jump over all of that. It's a little bit decent. There's some sea fighting here we should probably try to get rid of. For that we will have to move to styles a little bit. Alright, so we reach another checkpoint. And we are in this area. And we can kinda just slide back and forth. And get this top area. Whoops, too close. There we go. And we get the CD over here. Get down. And this works. And we only need to work on the next area now. Silverstone calendar? I don't actually. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, so we go back, and I think the garbage collector trick is actually working, because even though it is taking longer to load the level editor after we exit the level, this hasn't been building up lag. Okay, so let's continue to this area. Let's see if we can fix this. We got this one, is the one we used. Maybe I can just add it over here and remove this one. There we go. Now I can move this to the side and we get rid of this fighting. I'm thinking these platforms are a little bit too fast for our liking, so I will change the speed to 100 instead of 200. And I will... This one is not reversed, and this one is reversed. Okay, there we go. So one goes on the opposite direction as the other. Alright. Is this one also 100? Yeah, this one is 200. There we go. We don't want as fast platforms right now. Maybe on the later levels for shorter paths. Okay, so let's add a few coins in here. And we're just kinda placing them whatever, because we will now... Oh, thank you, Gilligan. You too, take care, and I hope the dentist visit goes well. Have a fantastic day. I will make this window a little bit smaller because I keep blocking stuff that I want to see. Alright, there we go. So I will snap to the ground everything in here. And this little window in here is so useful because I used to have so much trouble selecting items that were together. In fact, sometimes it will be impossible because there was some item that had a bigger hitbox and you wouldn't click on the other. But now whenever you click, like, this displays all of the items that are nearby and you can select the one you want. Okay, I will add more moving coins. And all of these move from one point to the other. Alright, and I'm thinking also... Oh, I'm getting the marker and not the coins, whatever. I will also add some coins in here. Or maybe like some sort of chicken game to get these super close. To the spikes. And maybe just like a few rings in here for variation. Alright, so next part we got this client. Oh, that really is a small world moment. The world sure is a napkin. Let me check something real quick. Alright. Okay, so what should we add in here? I think some rhythm boxes. As well as a normal one. Kinda blocking the way, so you have to be careful or look at the top to decide what to break and when to break it. Then some normal coins on here. And in this part I will add some fences so they don't kinda go your way. And I need 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think 3 is okay. There we go. So they don't kinda go over here to you. I think maybe I will paint those red. And I will add a 4th one. We'll make this one yellow. There we go, something over here. So those are not going to jump down either. Although to be honest, these ones are not correct because you need to jump over here. So maybe we should want to do the same as this one. There we go. And this is straight. And this kinda blocks the way so they won't jump out. Okay, so now we can add some coins in here. And maybe some extra coins around in the middle, like a 10 coin. And these caps are going to attack you too, so I will add this one. There we go. Maybe also some skull rings. Like if you jump over here. And this one in the middle. And a big one near the end. Maybe some coins in here if you didn't go the other way. Yeah, something like this. So like last opportunity to get extra coins. And then well, let's add a big circle over here and another over here. Or just a small one in there. There we go. So you can like get some coins as you go. Alright, and this is all the items. So now we can actually add some decoration. Let's go and give it a try as we go. See if anything else needs to be tweaked. Alright, so we start over here. We get a combo. We can go and run really fast and skip stuff. Get over here. And we go straight to this section. This is still a bit tricky. We can get on top, get some money. Get absolutely destroyed by enemies too. At least the enemies don't respawn, so there's that. Go here. All right. Get the stuff. This works with the music too. The police cars are still escaping containment. Which is not ideal. So we will maybe change that part. And we reached the end in under 4 minutes, just 3 minutes and a half. It's not bad, I think. Alright. So let's see what we can add as decoration. We got a lot of city stuff in here. Let's see. City 1. We got some onions that we can add. We got those ramps too. They are huge though. We got antennas, we got lampposts. I will go first with some lampposts. But I gotta be careful because they take space and they can kinda block your movement. So I will try to only add them where they won't be a hindrance. This looks nice. This will be nice too. Something like this. I could add also some planters like this, and actually there is so many items from the city that are not added to this level editor yet, even though they are made. Stuff like benches, traffic signs, so maybe I should try and add those. But it can be a little cumbersome, so maybe I should do that off camera. For now, let's just add a few of these things and call it a day. Let's see, I should add these, I think, over here. But not at the top. Because basically, out of all of this stuff, only thing that we can very reliably add is the lamppost, which is kinda boring. There we go. I can also add these lights. Oh my god, that really scared me, Dave. And this is like a wall light. So I will add them over here to kinda hint you that you have to go up in that direction. Maybe in these walls too. There we go. All right. Alright, so we got some lights over there. We also got this, but this kinda adds some complications to the hitbox. Still, it looks nice. Maybe this one shouldn't have a collision, because it really helps make things stand out. But not a good place over here. There we go. I think this looks about nice, about good. Now in this part, what could we use in here? Okay, I got an idea. Like, I add these four in here. Oh, Lufia soundtrack. Get the lamppost and try to get a 45 degrees rotation. Thank you, Dave. Why is this not working though? There we go. Come on, there we go. Lamppost. There we go. So they all kinda point to the inside. I think that's a cool look. I think we can add more of these lights over here whenever we go down. There we go. And then maybe this two in here. Same in here. This part is okay too. This is a bit boring though. We can add a few lights like this. Maybe even some awnings. These act like platforms, so they can make this jump easier. They have awkward positioning though. Don't know why. So I better not use them. I think I have to figure that out. For now, even more of those. Alright. I think this can go up a little bit. Yeah. And I think this will look even better when I have some graffiti things to add as decoration. There we go. Maybe we can add like a couple of these in here. So now I can actually add some coins on top. There we go. So you kinda can see them from afar. That seems interesting. Alright. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit slow today. I got a case of sniffles for some reason. Dank chronic rhinitis. So yeah, we fly over here, and this part is looking a little bit boring. So we will have a couple more of those. Now that we are here, let's tweak down the speed in here. Maybe set it to 10 instead of 14. These boxes I think I will get rid of, because you cannot see the spikes. There we go. And let's add some more of these. Oh, we got a tile missing over here. Maybe we can just stick this here. And we get rid of this one. There we go, that's the missing tile, fix that. Don't think we need anything here. Maybe we can add this to this part as some sort of top of the building decoration. This kind of fits. Let's go back and see if we can add this somewhere else. Maybe it's here. Because this looks so good from afar. Not here. Maybe here. I'm not sure, to be honest. Yeah, like you just land in there, this tells you where to land. Okay, so we added them in here. Maybe to these areas too. And these go with the music too, by the way. They even read the note and they change their rotation accordingly. No, we totally need them over here. That's a very fitting point. Another thing we need to add them in here, it's a little bit tricky. So for this area, I don't think we need to add a lot. Here is pretty crowded. We can maybe add...
Hey boss. Incoming message from a Fahombre. It reads, the Indies has made the 3D Mario makers that Nintendo doesn't.
That's absolutely right. But to be honest, like, we are in the middle of an indie platformer renaissance, and I love it. Okay, we got this. There we go. I think I will add a couple more in here. It's always so tricky to get the right point. There we go. Maybe over here too, but I don't want to block this part even for just a few vertices. So we'll just add them in this side. Because otherwise players might jump and get stuck. There we go. And we're already in this part. There we go. We have some lights over here. And I think I will move this over here and over here to prevent them from jumping in this direction. I don't know about this, we'll see. Maybe if I add this over here, they get stuck and they don't jump down, we'll see. And I think I will. Let's see what we can add in here to make this a little bit more interesting. This is too big. Go. Definitely in here we want to add some of these too. And maybe this over here. So it gets like interwoven. There we go. Alright, so we got the decoration down. At least for now, for a first pass. I will have to come up with more items, ones that I have for the hub, but not for the level editor. And I'll add them off camera probably. Alright, so there we go. Testing the level again. And we got this, the combo system, we got the lamppost, the city. We can get on top of this. Let's grab. And we can see the light rays in there moving the music. Get the minigame, which I need to make sure the camera does something, because when you are falling it stops pointing at the character. This thing has a collision though, which I want to get rid of. To get a combo from jumping on several things in a row. See, now this is working. I think it has to do with the level editor and how it spawns things. There we go. We got the checkpoint. You also get combo from destroying several things in a single attack, like before she stops spinning. This looks pretty cool. Let's test this jump pad now. Whoops, it does something weird. That's because the boost pad actually, the rail boost pad actually busts you even if you are not in the rail. Alright, so we get on top of this, we get the coins, it brings us in here. Alright, I will come back and just do the normal thing. So we can actually get some coins in here too. Got the jump about the spikes. And we get to another checkpoint. And just like this, we get on top of the platforms. And it works, okay. F. So we can jump to this part too. Oh my god, the cops are still going wild. Maybe they need a higher gravity so they don't escape over fences. Get on top of these two. And it brings me to the end of the level, where we get this little animation. There we go. So yeah, I think we did a good job with this level. It only needs some tweaks, but those tweaks I probably do off camera because they are kinda boring to see. Stuff like making sure the boost pad only works when you are in the rail. Stuff like changing the movement of the cops. Stuff like that. And also adding a whole lot of things to the level editor. So yeah, I think it's a good point to come here to the just chatting and show the trailer just once again. Just as a reminder for everyone to hear who is lurking and you don't know about the game. Just let me mute this for a sec and enjoy. Just as a reminder, this is the game we are working on, Twinkle's Galactic Tour. It's on Steam. You can wishlist it if you haven't already. This will help like immensely. You cannot imagine how much. And as you can see, like there's variety in there. And there will be even more. We are working on the stream on new levels. And even off camera. Also wait, this... Oh, I am so sorry. The video is new. I'm so sorry. We've been watching a mute video for like a minute. I'm so sorry. I should just... Yeah, I'm so sorry. I should make a duplicate of it.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. But we are not like going to watch it again. I don't want to force you like that. I really value your time. Seriously sorry. In any case, like, yeah, what I said, like though Wishlist, Twinkle's Galactic Tour, it's a thing, I make it. But seriously, I love platformers, I love making art, and this game is about an artist trying to make it. And I think that's something that we all will find really relatable. For now, just want to say that thank you for being here. Sorry, got too big. I think we are going to read God today. See if today we are not raiding just as he goes out. We'll see. I hope I had better timing this time. For now, everyone, see you on Discord, see you next week, and have a fantastic rest of the week, okay? Bye!